So Griff wanted to know about casting at different angles. He was asking, is there any reason to cast at an extreme angle, to the right or to the left, maybe down low? And absolutely, there is, Griff. And that's not a new question, or you're not a noob for asking that question. That's a great question. We do want to cast at different angles, whichever the situation may dictate. Sometimes we need to make a low angle cast and get that fly out underneath a bush or underneath a branch, or maybe if you're saltwater fishing underneath the dock or the mangroves for tarpon or permit or snook. Making that low angle cast to get that fly underneath there is definitely going to help. When I make this low angle cast, there's a couple things I got to keep in mind. It doesn't take that long for that line to fall and land on that grass, so my cast does speed up a little bit when I'm making this low angle cast. I want to keep that fly from slapping the water or hitting the grass in this case. I can lift that rod up and make kind of a high 45-degree angle cast, if you will, and that angle cast is great when you're dealing in saltwater situations, or it's just a comfortable casting stroke for a lot of folks, especially saltwater anglers. You can make that classic high and upright kind of trout cast, if you will, which is a great cast. It's very, very accurate. We bring that fly right up over our head. We can kind of line everything up with that thumb and deliver that fly right to our target. We can sometimes cast over our opposite shoulder. This is great if we have a real strong wind blowing at my right shoulder. I'm a right-handed caster. If that wind came in, it could potentially blow that fly right into my neck, my ear, my back. I've been hooked in a lot of different places because of that wind. It's not very fun. So I can just take that rod and just cast over my opposite shoulder. Either this way, right here, over my head a little bit, or in this manner. In some cases, when you're dealing with that wind, the best piece of advice I can give you is to turn your back to the wind. Now by turning my back to the wind, I can make a back cast and deliver that fly out to those fish. Many a times on a flat, searching for stripers up here in the Northeast, I've done a back cast to get to those fish rather than just a standard forward cast. In some situations, I might be standing on the bow of the boat and a tarpon shows up, and next thing you know, oh, he's right there, or he's right there, or he's right there, or maybe, oh, he's over there. We can cast in any different angle we want, from down low over here, up high, straight up over our head, high into the side, to back down low over here. We can cast wherever we want, as long as we just remember three simple things. First, that rod's got to bend. When that rod bends, we're loading it with energy. Next, that rod's got to come to a very abrupt stop. That's going to send that fly out to your target, and it's got to do that twice. Once behind us, then once again in front of us. And the third thing is that rod tip has to travel in a nice straight path. So no kind of windshield wiper motions like this, curling around our body like this. As long as we stay in that nice straight path, we can deliver that fly down low, at an angle, or straight up over our head, to our left, and to our right. Even up high, or down low, wherever we want to cast, as long as we just keep that in mind. Bend, stop, and travel in a straight line.